COVID-19 period, right? How many of you have made any new friends that are not work related or people 介绍的? Have you made any new friends online? Yes or no? If it's yes, then raise your hand maybe. So especially for those without camera. Okay, cool. Pusing, would you share like how do you get to know this new friend? I'm curious. You're on mute. I cannot hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, can.
Well, the moment you join SMS, you can see faces that you have not seen before. So in a way, that is trying to keep in touch with others.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. But do you get to know somebody like not from a community that you are already in?
No, it's always with the community.
Okay.
Even I'm having this guitar club. We have Zoom every Saturday.
Okay.
And there's someone to teach us with Zoom.
Okay.
So the teacher is actually a stranger to me.
I see.
Yeah, because I attended only one guitar class, and then we have COVID-19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was actually a new member in that club.
Okay.
So when I, every Saturday when I enter that Zoom, yeah, you start making friends with all of them.
That's very good. That's very good. Yeah. So the reason why I choose this topic today is because I'm a very sociable person, and before COVID, I normally go to like networking event. I mean, I think you guys you know that I do love drinking wine and stuff, and normally there's a wine tasting where I can meet new friends, but all those things have been stopped, right? And there's no way, unless it's from my work. For my work, I'm lucky enough to get to know a lot of startup founders. But other than that, my social circle has been really reduced. And to meet new friends, unless you're on a dating app, then of course you can meet. Either that you cold call people on LinkedIn, but that's also, very professional wise. And then I realized somebody actually introduced me to quite a few avenues for events and for networking and stuff that I would like to share with you guys. So one of the tools that I've been using for the past, I think about 3 months already, 2 to 3 months, have enabled me to talk to, let me see, 14 new people. They are all strangers, right? So I have no association with them whatsoever. And out of the 14 people, 4 of them I've actually met up in person. So there is a follow-up. And these people all come from diverse background, nationality, and even age group. So I would like to share it with you guys, and hopefully that y'all can explore. So if you want to have fun and just talk to some new people out there without stepping outside from your house, right? So you can see my screen. I'm just going to introduce a few tools here. So you guys can all see my screen. Maybe just do a thumbs up. Okay, good. Yeah. So the powerful tool that I've been using is called Lunch Club, right? So Lunch Club is a by invite only website, which means you cannot just sign up like that. Somebody has to invite you to come in. And once you have been invited, you need to set a meeting, right? So for example, now I can ask like, okay, they will ask you, where do you want to meet this person? Is it anywhere all around the world? Or is it just Singapore? Or you can even choose whatever city that you're looking for, right? Whatever city that you are potentially interested in. And then what happened is after you choose the city, you can actually schedule the timing. So because the connection made is across many countries, I mean, it's like Asia, Europe, or even USA. So the timing is pretty much very fixed. 9, 11, 1, and 5 o'clock. I think they changed. Last time it was actually 8, 10, 12, and 4 o'clock. So maybe there's some daylight saving or whatsoever. So the time has changed, right? So for example, now let me do a trial run. I will choose anywhere on Lunch Club. I will decide on Saturday, 11 o'clock, I want to meet. No, 9 o'clock. Okay, I choose one timing. So if you choose many, right, then you will get booked for all those time. So be very careful of the timing that you choose. So for me, I will just choose 9 o'clock. And then what is the objective, right? Let's say if you want to, for me, it's always meet interesting people. So I leave it to chance what kind of match I will get. But some people, they want to be more specific, like, you know, I have a lot of knowledge and experience and stuff. I want to mentor others. You can choose mentor others. Some people, they are because in the startup scheme, some startup scene, they like to do project and they are looking for people to do the project with. Then they will touch on explore new project. But these are just not the only option. So you can even choose other objective here, right? Explore other company in terms of like for job, find a co-founder if you want to build another company, grow your team means for hiring, or you want to invest. Sorry, not this. Organize events together. So you're looking for co-hosts, you're raising fund. Yeah, so there are many different objectives that you can choose here. And then supposedly, okay, so the Lunch Club platform will then try to match you with the best pick, right? So, okay, so if I choose meet interesting people, but if I want to pick my match, right? If I want to be very specific on the type of people that I want to meet, I can do that, but it will use up my coin. So there is a coin system also here. So normally I try not to use the coin. I will just like, okay, whatever you pick, I will meet, right? So, okay, then I will just sign up for one match. So this is for next week, right? Okay, so if you guys are interested in this, I will share it in the chat group. So this is basically an invite code. Anybody want to try, please go ahead, right? It's very easy. Then every time you do invite people, right, you get just one coin, just one coin. Yeah. By the way, if you guys have any questions, just unmute yourself and ask me at any point of time, okay? Yeah, it's okay. So it has been, yeah, let me see, hold on, my this screen. Okay, yeah, so once you have set up the meeting, you already decide, normally you have to decide the meeting 1 week in advance. So now I'm setting up for next week, right? And then automatically, the platform will just match you with a stranger, and you cannot control like, oh, is this background or what background like that. You can't really control that. But they will try to match it as best as they can with your keyword. So for example, I've read my profile here, right? So I'm and then I have a lot of this interest will basically the base of their match. So you must put as many interests as you have, then the better matching will be made instead. So for me, will be the entrepreneurship, you know, the startup industry, and yeah, my drinking, you know, dinner party, networking event kind of thing. So they'll make with the, yeah, so after that they'll match. So then sometimes you're afraid that, hey, but what if I don't know what to talk about? I don't know what to talk about. So they will even guide you, you know, with things that can be a conversation starters, which you can choose whether you want to fill in, you know, if you don't want to let people see, then you just click like this. But if you are okay for people to see these conversation starters, then you can write like, what do you want to learn? What do you want to learn about? So for me, it's like, you know, I want to know what is the best lesson that you've ever learned for everyone. Then what do you want other people to ask you about? So you can also write. And what is on the top of your mind? But you can add 2 more questions. For example, something I just learned. So for posting, maybe, oh, guitar. So you can write, I just learned guitar, like that, right? So maybe other people who are learning guitar also can relate and, you know, just ask you that question. Or my side hustle. So side hustle means like your side business, side project. Currently, technically it's SMS, so it's a side hustle with Singapore micro computer society, something like that. Then I just save. So when you see to my profile, you will see, it's just very simple, right? You will know what I do, what's my experience, and whatever that I want to write. and then the keyword. And that's it. It's as simple. Then you just wait. Once you wait, okay, let me see. Once you wait, let me go to my email and I'll show you an example how they are doing the matching. Okay, so immediately they will trigger an email, right? They'll say, hey, hi Donna, please meet this person who is based in San Fran. She's a scientist, social entrepreneur, writer, artist. Recently finished a PhD in immunology and inflammation at New York University. Then meanwhile, Patty, hi, please meet Donna. Then you know my profile, they'll just share it like it's a copy and paste basically. Then they'll tell you fun fact. Oh yeah, you have 11 interests in common that include blah, 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 blah. Then you are scheduled for a video call. All these are automatic because you already given the account that's connected to your Gmail and Google Calendar. Yeah. So once it's linked up, and let's say your Google Calendar automatically will have that too. So I'm going to show here. Oops, not this calendar. Yep. So the calendar will look like this. Automatically, they'll just write the first name of the of yourself and then the other person that they connect you. And the Google link will be automatically created also. So it's very easy, right? Then you just connect. But sometimes, of course, you need to reschedule. Sorry? Is somebody trying to ask question? No, okay. Yeah, so the moment you confirm, right? So for me, I also press yes lah. Then sometimes if the person cannot make it, then they will not press yes. But then, okay, so what happened with the time that I just shared earlier, right? Just now I booked 9 a.m., right? You see, the system will automatically hold it. It will just write hold for lunch club. It's really very automated, very simplified. It makes it very easy to just want to get to know new people, right? You don't need to do anything. You just need to choose your time. You set up your profile, choose your time, and then you just wait, right? As long as there is a slot you put there, is confirmed kena book one. So in a week, you can have up to 6 slots. There are people who especially are doing the business development, right? Or in sales, wow, they will max it up. They will max it up like in close to in 1 month, maybe they can talk to like 20 over people already, right? These are really the networking is in such a way that it's one-to-one and you have like 45 minutes. It's very in-depth. So some of those people who are looking for funding or what, right, they will max it up. But for me, I cannot spend so much time. So normally I'll just do once a week. Yeah, I'll do a once a week or twice a week maximum for the meeting. Yeah. So the platform, as you can see here, okay, so first, just now I mentioned, for every activity, for every meeting that you do, you get some kind of points. And that is how they are trying to entice you to keep coming back, you know, to keep using the platform. It's quite smart. Right? Then, what can you use your club point for? 30 club point, you can use it to specify your match for the week. So you are so specific on who you want to meet. You don't want to just leave it by lunch club chance, right? You can do that, but you have to spend 30 club point. If you want to make more than 3 matches in a week, or actually 6 lah. I don't know why they put here 3. Yeah, so if you want to make more than that, then you have to use 10 club points. If you want to specify where your match is from, which country, then you need 5 club points. So far, I have not used any of this because I am having a lot of fun, just, you know, connecting with people by chance. So how do you earn your point, right? If you wonder. Okay. So if you take a meeting, which means you meet up and talk to that people, you take up from the Google Meet call, you get 2 club points. If you invite somebody, like just now I give you a link and then you accept it, I will get 5 points. And if after you accept my link, you create an account, and then you take your first meeting, I get another 5 points. And send a suggested invite means that they see your profile and say, oh, this person, can you suggest this invite? Then you get 1 point. Okay, somebody is asking question. Inviting possible. That's quite likely, but so far this actually linked to your LinkedIn profile. I mean, LinkedIn also can be conjob lah, huh? But mine, we are all linked to the LinkedIn profile. So if you can see, where is it? Under here, right? Cannot see. Yeah, so this, the name, right? They are all actually is from my LinkedIn. Yeah, but sure. But you see, right? Spammer whatsoever, right? You are having a chat. If you think your gut feel say this person is not trustworthy, then you just drop off the call and there's nothing that you need to do anymore. Correct? It's just there and then. It's up to you whether you want to connect some more, you want to give more information, you want to have a follow-up session. It's really up to you, because the purpose of this meeting is just online one time, 45 minutes. Okay, can make new friend, follow up. If not, okay, bye-bye, right? So that's why, like, out of the 14 people that I have been connected to, there are only 4 that I actually follow up in person and meet them in real life. I will share a bit more about it later lah. Yeah, correct. Okay, let me see. So just now it's on the coin. So I've covered the coins. Then I've covered my profile. Okay. Okay. So the meeting, right? Okay. So these are my past matches, which mean the people that I have met, right? And then you can write private note. So if you think, right, somebody, hey, this person is not right, you can actually write a private note here, right? So this will be a feedback to the system, and you can rate them. This rate, right, is they will normally ask, how relevant is your meeting? Wait, let me show you an example here. Okay, so this one. Hey Donna, how relevant was the match with Patty? Because they also want to know, like, is the match that they make for you, is it relevant or not? If it's not relevant, then it's waste of both time, correct? So you have to give feedback. So for example, this person, right, I didn't meet. So I'll just write I didn't meet. They are trying to fit the, okay, so I didn't meet. Why didn't you meet Patty? The call was never confirmed. Why wasn't the call with Patty confirmed? I emailed Patty and didn't get a response. How motivated were you to meet Patty? Okay, meh, right? I can write. Would you like to share any feedback or something like that? Or maybe like, okay, motivated. You know why they're asking all this is because they're trying to feed the AI as many data as possible, so that next time it will be more automated. I heard that this point of time, it is not automated yet. So there are some people behind the scene that may be trying to do all this matchmaking. Yeah. So I give this feedback like this, and it's done. Okay. Now, how else are they gonna learn what kind of people you want to be connected to besides the interest that you have put in earlier, right? So this is where, again, you're feeding them data so that they get to know you better. For example, this, Simon Dale, leader of Adobe Business Office Asia, investor, advisor, blah, blah, blah. Meet people like Simon? I say yes. Doesn't mean that I'm meeting this person. It's just that now the system knows, okay, Donna wants to meet somebody like Simon, but doesn't mean that I can get to meet Simon. Okay, so they will always recommend something like that. For example, this Amit again, PhD, political science, international relation, working, aggregate donation. Okay, is it relevant? Maybe not. So then I won't click, because if not, I'm feeding irrelevant data to them, right? Then they will also show, like, the people that you have met, how are they doing? So I've met this Mr. Uy. So Mr. Uy will have their 10th meeting on Lunch Club. Then sometimes they will also ask, like, okay, do you want to introduce the people you have met with the people who are in your current context? I haven't done any introduction before, so you're just like, okay, skip, correct? Okay, so again, then they will, okay, how about these people? Would you want to meet or not? Okay, this one sounds interesting. Meet people like it. So just save, right? Then, yeah, so that's basically it, right? Then for connection will be the people that I've met, right? These are the people that I've talked to, and how many meetings have they gone. These are just some data that they're sharing. So I have been, this was the people that I've met, and how many, and my connection, how many meetings they have had, just some data like that. Okay. Then the actual meeting just now, I've shared it to you guys already. And then the invite which I've sent to you, you can enter the email address of the person, right? Just copy like what I did earlier. So in the setting, yeah, you can put your email, and then you can just change just now, okay, I don't want to meet interesting people, then you just change your objective accordingly, right here. So I can just change it like this. You want to be same field also can, different field also can, but for me, I just want somebody interesting to talk to. Yep. So far, my experience has been really good, except for those who didn't manage to show up. The first person that I met is actually an expat who grew up originally from Shanghai, grew up in New York, and then currently doing her own business based in Singapore. We have met up once, we have met up twice. And the second time, actually, she invited me to her place to have dinner with her husband. Second person that I've met is actually a programmer. So you know how hard it is right now to even find very like in the startup world, right? To get to know the programmer, sometimes it's hard. So for me, I'm not a tech person. So with him, through knowing him, and I also went to his house for just a gathering, social gathering with a few other people. I managed to connect one of my startup to his boss, who can advise my startup what to do in terms of their IT documentation and requirement, IT audit matters, something like that. I see, I can't even catch what he was talking about properly. Yeah, so then the last lady that I met is actually a very young lady from Thailand, interning, also studied in USA, interning in Singapore, and now got a full-time job in Singapore, doing market research. So all the various background, right? It has, to me, I mean, when like Ham is asking, isn't it dangerous? Which is true. So you have to take your chance. But I've taken my chance, and all the connection made so far have been really good. So I'm doing this on a regular basis, right? You wouldn't know who you'll be bumping into. Yeah. Is there any question at the moment? Just please unmute yourself and then, ask me any question about Lunch Club. No question at all. Okay, so no question at all. All right. Yep. So so this is the one that I highly recommend if you are open to having a one-on-one conversation online, right? Is strictly online at the moment. Actually, it's due to COVID. They make this session online. Previously, right, their Lunch Club concept is literally having lunch with that person. So that one may be higher risk, I'm not sure, right? But this one, because of COVID, you cannot have lunch with strangers just like that, right? So they switch it to all to online process. Yeah. No question? Oh, got message. Can you do present during the meeting? Can you present? Oh, okay. You're talking about is it the Lunch Club meeting, Freddie? Okay, Lunch Club meeting. Okay, so because this, okay, you can see my screen now. Because the Lunch Club meeting, right, is done using Google Meet, right? Okay, let me go to my past meeting. Okay, so this is my past meeting. So you're using Google Meet. Can I join? Okay. Can you see my screen still? Can you see this Google Meet platform? Can, right? Okay. So how do you do presentation here? What you need to do, you just click present now. So it's a bit same like Zoom, right? You can choose either you want your entire screen, a window, or a tab on Chrome, just one tab. So let's say if I'm doing, okay, I do entire screen, then I choose screen 2, I share. Okay, can you see my entire screen now? My screen 2 here? Can, yeah. So this is basically it. Okay, this is quite funny. I'm now on Zoom and on Google Meet together. But thanks for that. That's a good question. Thank you so much, Freddie. Yeah. Okay. So now I will stop presenting. But yes, it's possible. So Google Meet is much simplified. Oh yeah. Okay. So it's a much simplified method for video conferencing. As you can see, right? I mean, since I'm here already, I'm going to touch on the Google Meet a bit lah. So you have the chat function, people, then you can add people like by the email. You can present, you can turn on caption. Hello? Hello? How are you? Yeah. So you can even turn on the caption and let people see. Oh wow, this is not bad. Okay, I'm doing this for the first time. Wow, they capture me very well. Okay. Yep. So you can change the layout. Like if more people, then you can see the layout look like what lah. I can change the background. That's like Zoom. There's the meeting detail here. Okay, there's no attachment. But if your Google Calendar link, when you send an invite, there is an attachment. It will be shown here. Yep. That's about it. Okay, there's a question. You do recording. Let me check. This one, I may. There is a whiteboard, but I don't think you can record. No, I don't think you can record. I don't see any recording function here. Nope. Yep. But there is a whiteboard. So, but I don't think you can see my whiteboard because it's a different screen now, right? I don't think you can see. Yeah, so you can draw stuff. It's quite fun. Okay, there's another question. Okay. Yep. So that's about, I think just now Bing Ching also was asking about Google Meet, right? So this is basically the function of the Google Meet. Yeah. I'm very impressed that the caption can understand my broken Singlish very well. Wow, can even spell Singlish. Oh my God. Technology is really awesome. Yep. Okay, let me move on. Is there any other question you want to ask about the Google Meet? You have, all of you have, as long as you have Gmail, you have Google Meet, right? It's automatic. You can play around with it. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to sign out from my Google Meet. Or I'll leave it on just in case you guys still got any question. Yeah. So it's like that. The calendar will be added automatically, and then the link also added automatically is tied up to your event, right? See, this is also another one. So every event will be different link, so that you know you don't mix with different conversations. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you can record, unfortunately. That's the drawback. Okay. Any question for so far besides the Google Meet and things about Lunch Club? Is there a meeting ID where I can add more people? Oh, okay. What you do, right, for Google Meet? Either you share the link, right? So, for example, SMS meeting, right? And then you add your guests, and then you add all the email address. Then of course you add this Google Meet video conferencing. You have to add this, right? And then the meeting ID is actually this link here, this here. But you just need to press this, immediately copy, and then I can share. So for example, this one, I'll just share like that, and everybody with this link should be able to come on board to the meeting. Yep. But that's the simplified version, and it's up to 100 participants only. So it's still not as robust as I think Zoom can. What? Zoom, how many? I'm not very sure. 200, is it? I think there's some limitation also. Yeah, then you can also find the time because it's tied up to your calendar, and you can check what's the time zone, right? So it's quite user-friendly and intuitive. Okay, I'm going to discard this. And automatically, even on your phone, right? I mean, you have Google Calendar. You can just click from there directly. If all of you have been very familiar with the Google Calendar, it's there already. The link is automatic. Yeah. Okay. Is there any question before I move on? Oh, somebody is having dinner. You don't make people hungry like that. Okay. Yep. I spent a lot of time on Lunch Club because out of all the thing, I mean, this is the only one that I have experienced. And also, I do highly recommend if you are open in getting to know new friends. It's very user friendly and it's at the comfort of your house. You know, you just need an internet. You don't need laptop even. You can use your phone and talk. It's fine because it's all linked to your Google Calendar. If you're using Google Calendar, yeah. I think so far I'm not sure whether they tie up with other other calendar platform or not. But yeah, it's very convenient. Then another tool that I would like to share, a way to get to know people, is this thing called AirMeet. Has anyone heard about AirMeet before? No? Okay. So AirMeet, the concept, right, is very interesting. Okay, so there is Zoom, there is Google Meet that you saw earlier, but AirMeet, the purpose is trying to replicate what's happening in conferences and make it virtual. Okay, so if you imagine, right, what happened in the conferences? You have the stage where the speaker is talking, and then you have of course, the audience who are listening. You have the backstage, right? You have the backstage where the speaker and the host and whoever, all the organizer maybe can talk, you know, like the backstage people, right? The front people cannot see the backstage people. So you have the backstage. And then what else happened during a big conference event? You will have a networking session, correct? So how does the networking session being done? Okay, sorry. So for AirMeet, that is how they differentiate themselves. They are making the experience of live conference virtual. Okay. And they recently raised quite a lot of fund in a very short time, especially COVID, right? Yeah, so you got a lot of all these events that you can check out. Wait, let me just give you guys the link. Okay, so I'm gonna go behind the scene of AirMeet. You know, okay, maybe this one for people who are hosting, like maybe SMS want to host, right? In a bit more different format, can just play around. So you can create the event, right? You want to do a more regular multi-session, you can, or you want to do a single session. So create your description, you want to make it private or public, right? Set the time, who is the speaker. Literally, it's just like a live conference event. The moment you created already, right? Okay, so I'm the host currently. Then you can add other people as a speaker. You can put the speaker photo there. So it's very organized. Whereas Zoom cannot, right? I mean, Zoom is just, okay, you come in, you talk, and that's it. But this one, you actually can see, oh, this is the speaker. This is which company they are from. It's automatic and it will be displayed very nicely. Yeah. Okay, and then there's live stream to Facebook and YouTube. Okay, so I created a fake event, right? So let's go to the event place. Okay. So AirMeet have a social lounge. Social lounge is a place where you can network with people virtually, of course, right? By how do you do it? Later I'll show you. Basically, literally, you have to take a seat, right? So you can get to know the same people. It's a bit like the Zoom breakout room, but they do it very beautifully. Zoom breakout room is just like, okay, just like that. Next one, you can control the header here and also disable the speed of the networking. So maybe like you want it fast, okay, 1 minute networking or 5 minute networking, like that. You can set it here. Okay, so event panel, when people want to ask question to the speaker, you can also set it there. Backstage is only selected people want to go and meet with the speaker, then you can assign again, right? So that's the backstage I was talking about. Okay. Now, so you see here, I'm not sure whether, okay, wait, maybe I should let you guys try. Copy link. Okay, let's have fun here. I'm going to go to the chat and I'm going to share this link and see whether you guys can come in or not. Okay, for those who want to try, feel free to come in. If not, it's okay. I'm just going to show, right? First, I'll show the backstage first. Backstage is a bit, yeah, speaker. Okay, so this is the place where you can talk to your speaker, check your mic, you know. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay. Yep, so this is a safe place where I'm talking at the back, right? And I'm the host at the moment, but of course there's nobody that I can control. Then I can chat. Sorry, yes?
Okay, right. Where?
Oh, sorry. So now I'm talking to myself. Okay, so if I start the session, then I'll be live ready, but I mean, there's nobody there, right? Okay, I go back to the lounge. So in the lounge, if there are many people here, right? You see this, each seats, I can put my participant to, oh no, sorry, not that I can put, you as a participant, you can choose which table you want to talk to the person, right? So this is literally like a table like that. Like imagine like a virtual wedding table, but you can choose which table you want to sit. So, and then the name and the company or the person, it will be shown. Like, okay, oh, table 2, or there is this person from Google, for example. Okay, then I want to sit here and join, right? I'll join. So now I'm here, then I'll talk. For now, I'm alone. I cannot show you how it's going to look like, right? But then it's like, oh, I talk in this table, I see already, then I want to move to other table. Okay, fine. I join again this table. So I can always jump on the table. Yeah. Is there any question here about this very cool tool called Ameet? No question. Yeah, so I think feel free to explore. This is still very new, right? See, and recently they raised 12 million to make it more, to make it better, to scale up their business, basically. Yeah, but what they have done really beautiful. It's a very beautiful product. And I don't think they charge too expensively also because they're very new at the moment. Yeah. Then another way, okay, so this is how you make friends if you happen to have an event, right? If there's an Ameet event and you can pick and choose the table that you are at, and then you can talk to those people in a more quality time. How many people can attend this conference? Good question. Actually, I'm not sure. Let me see. Okay, so they can host 16. How many attendees? 10,000 participants simultaneously. Wow, that's amazing. Yep. So far their maximum is 10,000 and they can up to 16 speaker. I think just now they read, right? Yeah, 16 speaker. So if you guys are doing like a lot of event and stuff and and COVID impacted the way you do big event, so you can consider this. And some more is, yeah, the interface. Oh, okay. Oh, somebody is here. Okay, very good. Let me go there. Okay. Muswa is there. Okay, hi. So now because I'm, okay, can you hear, but you'll be hearing me from both sides. So I think I will off here. Okay, so now we are on our own small little table now. And then we can start chatting, right? It's just 2 of us. And our conversation will only be heard by the people on this table. right? So other people on the other table and the people in the backstage and the people that don't know why they cannot hear, right? It's a bit like a breakout room, but yeah, they call it table. Hello. Now, so this chat is also just for the table chat. I found sometimes like Zoom, when you go to breakout room, I don't think you can even do a chat for that breakout room itself. I think it will still go back to the main chat room. Yeah, but this one you can. But Uswa, are you connected already? Because it's like still, it's not, is it? Not, okay. Okay, finally. Okay, so you see the internet connection? Yes, I can. Yes, I can hear you now very well. Yeah, can anyone hear Muswa also? Can ah? Okay, that's amazing. Okay. Yeah, they can hear also. Correct. It's on my desktop. All right. Yeah, so this is fun. So now I can have like private conversation with him, you know. But not here lah, because the Zoom is on. Then my Google Meet also on. Oh my God, I've got like three conferencing stuff on. Your photo is the do you choose the video to be on? Oh, it may take some time, I guess. Yeah, I think it may take some time. Even mine also, I don't know why my video is not on here. Maybe gonna hijack by Zoom already. So yeah, because we are both using Zoom also. Yeah, so they got confused. Yeah, so basically this is, I mean, I'm happy that somebody managed to try and don't leave me alone here at my table. It is. Yeah, so please go and, yeah. Do you need to pay for using conference? Currently, because my company, they were exploring for some big event, right? So they did give us a complimentary entry for it lah. I'm not sure how much is it. Let me see. Okay, I think just now I read it's written what, $99 per month. Okay. Yeah, so it's $99 a month.
你的了，你的了，
我在哪里有声音？
So who's talking? Yeah, so if you have a big event like 10,000 people, right, $99 a month is like, yeah, okay lah, one time only, then just set up and use, correct? Especially if you run conference for business, it's quite a worthwhile investment. How many Zoom? I can't remember Zoom is what. Oh, Zoom is up to 100 to 1,000. Okay, yeah, it's really a different tool. Not saying that Meet is better lah, Zoom is worse lah. Not really lah. It depends on the need, right? I mean, even for Google Meet is so simplified. And I mean, the fact that Google Meet, you can tie up to your calendar and then just give the link and blah, 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 you know, just like that. And the link every time is different. So it's all very, very different tool that you all can explore. Yeah. So yeah, so today I make new friend, Musa from Meet. Then lastly, okay, this is not really a tool anymore, but it's just another virtual platform that somebody from Lunch Club introduced to me also. Wait, so before I move on, is there anybody want to ask question about Meet? Or even about anything else? No? Okay. So the last tool that I would like to share, this is more, I mean, all of you are very familiar with Eventbrite. When you want to know what are the events happening in the region or even in Singapore itself, you're so bored, you want to do something, you either check out Meetup lah, you check out Eventbrite lah, or PTix, right? All this ticketing platform. But for this, they are actually combining that, like, don't care about buy ticket really, right? The moment you register for the event, you are already attending it through that platform. So for example, so this is called the Run the World Today. Let me share it here. And they have many, many live events that you can join. I personally haven't joined this one though, so I can't talk too much about it. I was supposed to attend a cocktail party, you see, a cocktail party. Yeah, but as an organizer, this is another tool that you can use. You see, there's a free plan that you can explore, and you can do a custom event when you want to do, right? It's very user friendly. You can see the interface is very easy. Oops. Yeah, it's very easy to set up, right? Then you just publish it. Your party is there. Then you can tell everybody, and that's it. That's it. The event is happening. The video platform is also all there. You don't need to like, oh, I'm going to create a separate link lah, what lah, right? No need. Everything is in this platform. Then you can start talking and have a networking event with that person. As you can see in the video here, I don't want to play. It's a bit too loud, I guess. Yeah. So you can do that. They have a free thing for, I think you could, there's some free plan for doing your own event. Yeah, you can start try it out with your friends. Okay, so this is just my thing. Then you can create new demo, you know, how to start. Yeah, and they will have always got live demo for you to register. So in case you guys want to learn new thing on how to do a virtual event, you know, feel free to explore. Yeah, but this one I can't comment too much. I haven't attended yet because I find it like drinking. You say cocktail party, but then you drink here, person is there. I don't feel a bit shocked. So still prefer face to face lah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So basically, out of these 3 tools that I've learned during this COVID-19, right? I mean, technology has advanced so much, and sometimes during this pandemic, like Lunch Club itself, it used to be an offline. They meet people during lunch, literally, and they have to pivot. They have to change the business, the user journey. Instead of meeting during lunch, you can meet online at 4 different timing. So just adapt and adopt, right? Which is like what SMS is doing also. Like before that, we can't meet physically, but now, you know, we just jump into Zoom for 3 months already, and it turned out quite okay, right, so far. Yeah. So with that, I do highly recommend to at least try out with Lunch Club, because it's a sure guarantee you get a match depending on all your keyword, right? Yeah, it's not that I want your coin, okay? No, but really just try out. I also recommend to my startup founder, because some of them, they need to do like 100 interviews. So, how are you going to do 100 interviews, especially during COVID lah, what lah, a bit troublesome, right? I say, come on Lunch Club. You want to meet 100 people, you just spend you maximize it. You create how many accounts, correct? You create one founder, one account, the other founder create another account. 1 week, you can meet like 12 people already. Yeah. So that's one way that you can do your market research one-on-one some more, right? So, and it's very hard nowadays to catch people one to one lah, and in a very purposeful manner. Yeah. So, hello? Oh, okay. Yeah. So I highly recommend this because I personally have benefited it. And even my introverted friends, I mean, there are some people who say, yeah, I say one-to-one, don't know what to talk sometime, right? Yeah, but they also brace themselves and they join. They join, and you know, they get to know, even though they don't follow up with a person after that, that's fine, right? But through talking to new people, right? Oh, you learn new things. Yeah, you learn interesting things that you've never heard before. For example, one of the guy that I met, he said he want to write, right? He want to showcase his writing, and not showcase, he want to start his writing habit. So I say, okay, then why don't you use this one, right? I think most of you have heard about Medium. Medium has a lot of great content from independent writers. And if you are a writer, you write regularly here, and if there are a lot of people who read your article, you can get money, right? So this is Medium. Let me share into the chat. Yeah, so if you all love to write a lot and you are looking for platform and you can want to earn money, you can explore Medium, right? But then he said, oh yeah, but Medium owns your content or something like that. I'm not very sure, but so he recommended this. So this is another platform if you want to explore about writing, right? Just keep writing, and then who knows, you earn money, right? There's no harm, right? If you are very into writing, that is. So you see, publishing is free. There's no limit how many articles you can publish. They only make money when you make money, right? And you can build your own community and make money from subscription. Yeah, so what do you get from here? So you get your own email list, you get website for all your posts, audio, blah, 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 control what's free and what is only for your paying subscriber. Yeah, so you have, then you can publish the content. So yeah, get paid for what you love. And I think, see, top writer on Substack make hundreds of $1,000s a year. So it's a serious money here if you're able to build your community base, right? Community and fan base. So if you're paying, they have a subscription plan, right? They have the free one, they have the 1,005 founding membership. So I think that one is one time or what. They got annual per $30 a year, monthly $5 a month. So you can give it a try first. It's quite simple. I haven't played with this yet, but I'm quite curious. But the more popular one is this Medium. I always receive a lot of articles from Medium. Yeah. But both are different format. Yeah. Is there any question? Oops. Any question from what I've been sharing so far? Feel free to type into the chat or just unmute yourself and talk. If not, I feel like I'll be a radio DJ. Just now I keep talking to myself. Is that how they all feel? Oh my God. Yeah. No, no question. Okay. Yeah, with that, I'm actually, yeah, that's all I've got to share this time. I hope you learn some new tools, when you are bored and you're like, hey, I want to get to know new friends, just sign up to Lunch Club and you try your luck and see who you meet. Sometimes it's like, okay, the conversation is flat, then you're like, I have to go, you just cut it short. But if the conversation is very good, then you can continue on. I think my longest one was 1.5 hours in speaking. My shortest one is half an hour. Yeah, but on average, it's between 45 minutes to 1 hour conversation. Yeah. Does anybody want to say anything, or besides showing the very nice dinner from Suntek? Yeah, so with that, I would end my presentation. I really hope that you've been introduced to more new tools, and especially due to COVID, right? Lots of technology has surfaced up. Yeah, which is good also for us, right? We learn new things.
Just one question.
Yeah, sure.
In fact, what you have shared with us tonight is something new to me. Yeah, can I know roughly when they all started? Was it before COVID period or during COVID period? Then it all surfaced up.
I think it was slightly, okay, for Lunch Club, it's definitely before COVID. And it was a very US-based startup. And that's why they meet live, they meet in person. So it started off in US, but because of COVID happened, then they switched all to online. And when they switch to online, right, you see what they get is international market already. It's really open sesame for them. For AirMeet, if I'm not mistaken, it's end of last year, 2019. They're very new, I think. Let me see. Yeah, 2019, you see, very, very new. But because of COVID, they have to ramp up their innovation, right? Because suddenly the need is really there. Before, okay lah, you want to do virtual conference, okay lah. Yeah, who will go lah? I can go in person, meet new people. Wow, but suddenly COVID, okay, the market is totally in need of that. And somehow they can accommodate up to 10,000 people. Yeah.
Yeah, very, very good.
Yeah.
Because during COVID, I just learned about Zoom. And with tonight, I'm getting to know more, more software. Very interesting.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, these are all different tools where you can reach out to different people, learn new things, right? I believe there are some other tools out there, but I cannot speak on behalf of those tools because these are the one that I've been exposed to personally. Yeah, because in my line of work, they do try to do big events also, and they cannot. It's all stopped because of COVID. So they started to explore all these different tools. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Freddie. Thank you.